Okay. I don't even know where to begin at this point. Um, uh, these whole few past weeks, have been a roller coaster of emotions. One day I'm happy that I've chosen to do this IVF process. The next day it makes me think and doubt my decisions and everything, and um it's just been really, really emotional. Where do I even begin? Okay. So the polyp removal went great. Um Everything looks good. Um Everything was progressing as we had thought. And so the doctors put me on a medication to prepare my body, and everything in my uterus for a retrieval. Okay. So a retrieval is basically like, actually growing growing your eggs and everything. So TMI, no kids should be watching this video. So basically it's, preparing your body and to retrieve your eggs in order for them to fertilize them and make them into embryos. So I've been on medication for a couple of weeks now. This coming Saturday, which is like March 6th, I believe, I'm supposed to start another medication. Okay. In order for my body to start producing the eggs that I'm supposed to get retrieved. These last 2 weeks, oh my gosh, you guys, the last 2 weeks have been seriously, like, I've been like this. Like, one day I just bawl my eyes out. The next day I'm like, okay, at the end of all of this, I'm going to have a baby. I'm staying positive at this point. I'm going to have a baby and we're all going to look back and we're all going to laugh about it. And then the next day it's like I get some different kind of news, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So IVF medication has to go through, your insurance has to go through a special pharmacy because not everywhere, because they prefer for you to go through your insurance, which is understandable. So you need the proper authorizations, you need the proper processing, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Okay. It takes time. And literally, I'm supposed to start this medication on Saturday, and they've ordered it like 2 weeks ago. And every single day I'd have to call, I'd have to check up on it. I'd have to be like, okay, so what's going on, you guys? Like, where's my stuff? Cause like, I want to make sure I get it in time. So it's like, no, it needs authorization, it needs to process, we need this and that. Okay, whatever. Finally, I got, my quote, which I have to pay for, which is a ridiculous amount as well. Nobody said any of this was going to be cheap, and I understand, that it's not, but like, come on, like, not all of us have money laying around in a little drawer somewhere, so things have to come up and stuff like that. So, so long story short, they need some authorization. Okay. They got the proper authorizations and everything from the doctor, everything's set to go. Then we come to realize that the medication that I need is out of stock. Okay. We don't have a time frame of when it will be restocked because it's a manufacturer issue. They're not releasing, estimated wait time or whatever. Okay. So then there goes that. Okay. Where do I get the, and I'm sitting here in my car, you guys, because it's like the only place I can actually talk to you guys. This car has heard everything. I swear to God, if this car, could talk, it would talk. So, we don't have an estimated time, of when this medication will be in stock again. We'll try to find you a generic one, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, we're 2 days away from me starting this medication. And it's like, we don't know where to find it. We don't know where to look for it. So then I'm like, okay, so there I go. I'm going to waste more time. This IVF process is going to take longer than expected. I really, really wanted to get this done in March. Like, I have a feeling inside of me, like, I don't know why, but it's something about like St. Patty's Day, like the good luck, like the 4-leaf clover thing, like something about St. Patty's Day that's on my mind that's telling me like this is good luck, like we're gonna do this by St. Patty's Day. Because for some reason, like my mind is like this means good luck. Okay, it means good luck. So like now it's like we're looking into April. Okay, so it is Thursday night. I get one last call from my insurance, and it's like, oh, guess what? We did find your medication. We are able to give it to you in time if you want to move forward with this. And we're able to schedule it and whatever for you to move forward, whatever. Now it's a point of fact, like now, okay, do I even want to go through it? Do I even want to go ahead and continue this process? Because it's been so stressful up to this point. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody told me it was going to be rainbows and flowers at the end or whatever. Nobody told me that. Like, I knew this process was going to be lengthy. I knew this process was going to be time consuming because I've heard stories. I've heard that everything has to be timed perfectly, from people who've had successful IVF, stories. So I knew this was going to be time consuming, and I knew it was going to be, time sensitive and everything. Never did I realize it was going to be such a hassle, such a roller coaster of emotions, of so much thinking. So like at this point, I'm just like, I don't want to say the word because I don't want to sound, like at the end of this journey, it was like all for nothing. Like I'm kind of regretting the decision that I made for IVF. Like I seriously am. Like, having Ivan as an IUI, it wasn't such a big hassle. It was timing. You did have to take your medication and everything. It was going in like mornings of monitoring. Okay, this day you go in, the next day you skip, the next day so forth, you go back to the doctor. I've been through this, but never has it been to the point where I'm just like, come on, people, can like the clinic communicate precisely with the insurance, and can we all just be on the same page with what's going on, what I need, like, it's just so stressful. So at this point in my life, all right, hi everyone. So I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because everyone is asleep right now. Okay, so a lot has happened these last few weeks. That last video that you saw, what happened there, what got cut off and I never finished it, was that I was debating about my decision, or I was kind of questioning my decision between doing IUI and IVF. The call that I received before I finished the video was me talking to my OB-GYN about if I had made the right decision of doing IUI versus IVF. Because to sum up everything, we were having a little bit of a trouble getting the medication on time. A lot to do with authorizations and all of that information. What else? It was a lot to do with the timing and trying to get the medication in on time so that we can get started with IVF. Okay. So then I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, and I thought we were going to go into like another month of like IVF. And I was getting a little scared because I was like, I don't want to miss and I don't want to skip another month. I don't want to do this in April. Like, I want to have it done in March. I don't know why, but that's like my gut feeling. I wanted to have it done in March. So, um, so the phone call that I got was my OB-GYN, and I talked to her about it, and we kind of went through a lot of things, and she kind of reassured me, kind of made me feel a little bit better as to why I had decided to go with IVF and not IUI. So sorry I look like a hot mess right now. But she kind of reassured me about my decision to go with IVF and what's going on with that, and it's the whole fact that we didn't want to wait any longer. We don't want to do the whole trial and error of an IUI, because IUI is less intense as a IVF. It's not that many medications as IVF, but it's also, you have to time it perfectly. And then one IUI cycle might not be enough to conceive a child. You could have, if you're lucky to get pregnant with one IUI cycle, then you're very, very lucky, because it's kind of like a little trial of error about proper medications, proper dosages, what gets you to what point in IUI, and sometimes we kind of like fail on the first round, and then you have to start all over again after like a month, so IVF is a little bit more precise. It's kind of like scheduled. It's kind of like, this is what we need to do. If we need to increase the medication, we'll increase it mid-cycle, and la 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 la. Okay, so she has reassured me in my decision of doing this IVF. I felt a little bit better with my decision. So then I called my pharmacy to have my prescription filled so I could start on Saturday. Okay. The prescription side, you guys, has been a very long ride, has been a hassle. It's just, I'm laughing now because of everything that we went through to get this medication. It's like, oh my gosh. So I was able to get the medication that I needed on time, even with the whole manufacturing back ordered and everything. I started my injections that Saturday that I was supposed to do, March 6th, which let me pull up my timeline. So I did start off my medication on March 6th. I've been on my injections for about 2 weeks now. Fast forward to today, we are on March 21st. Okay, we're March 21st on a Sunday. And you guys, we made it. We're here. Oh my gosh, I thought this day would never come. There was a lot of hiccups in the journey. There was a lot of bumps in the road. There was a lot of talk about canceling my cycle because my follicles weren't growing as fast as the doctors needed them to grow. But we're finally here, you guys. Fast forward to today, a day before retrieval day. Okay, so yes, tomorrow I go in for my retrieval. They will remove my follicles and they will start making embryos. So I don't know how many follicles I have. I don't know how many eggs they will retrieve. I think they'll tell me that afterwards, after my procedure. I do go in tomorrow morning at 7:30. So you guys, it's late. It's past midnight. I haven't like fallen asleep, and I need to go to sleep, so because I need to wake up early tomorrow. So yeah, there's been a lot of hiccups in the road. Like I said, there was talks about canceling my cycle mid-cycle because my follicles weren't growing as much as the doctor wanted them to grow. But he upped my dosage on certain medications, and it kind of worked. It kind of made the follicles grow a little bit more and faster. So it led us to today. Well, tomorrow actually, which is retrieval day. Now we're not done yet. I think after retrieval, my follicles and embryos are going to go, whatever embryos we get are going to go off for testing. They're going to go off to get monitored and everything. And then it's like the waiting period. I think it's another 2 to 3 weeks maybe, before they can transfer them. And then hoping that we have sticky babies or baby, sticky babies or baby, and the baby sticks. So now after tomorrow, we are going to have to play the waiting game again and see how far they grow, how many grow, and all of that. So guys, I'm so excited. We're finally here. I didn't think this day was gonna come. Like I said, first to do with like the whole medication issue. Second, because my follicles weren't growing as fast enough, and the doctor was like, we're probably gonna have to cancel this cycle and start over again next month. And I was like, no. I had already like mid-length, you guys, midway, I was on my medication and everything in my injections, and like halfway through, like he's like, we might have to cancel this cycle, and I'm like, no. And then I also missed a dosage one day because my medication didn't come on time. So then I was like, oh, I hope everything that I've gone through and everything, I don't mess it up just because I missed a dose or something. But no, that was taken care of, and that was like done and over with. And we're here now. We're here a day before retrieval. So hopefully, you know, everything goes well tomorrow. And yeah, then we have to do the waiting game. So I'll update you guys later and see how everything goes. I'll make another video on how everything's going. I think they keep us posted on how our follicles or embryos start growing and which ones make it and which ones don't. I don't know, you guys, this is the first time I'm going through this. So yeah, we're here. Retrieval date is tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys posted. Send me positive vibes. I'm sure by the time I post, because I've been so bad with posting videos, you guys. I've been so behind in posting videos that probably by the time I post this one already, I probably already did my retrieval and stuff like that. But again, if you have any comments, any questions, comment them below. I'm in my PJs already, so like I'm in my PJs. I can't sleep. I'm nervous. I mean, it's the first time I'm going through this. I need to go to sleep though, because I need to wake up early. And yeah, so my procedure, thank God, is super early tomorrow in the morning. I'll probably be sleeping for the rest of the day tomorrow. Yeah, so I don't know, you guys. So see you in the next video, and I'll update you guys on what's going on. Sorry, everyone's sleeping. Like everyone's sleeping, so all right.